Hello family, today is Tuesday, June 21st. It is the first day of summer and I wanted to do a quick update on the lake garden. My collard greens look amazing. I remember last year it looked like every single one of them was involved in a drive-by shooting. They had holes everywhere. So this year I made sure that I protected them. There's still a few that have a few holes in it, some damage, but for the most part they look amazing. Everything is growing here except for my kale is slow go and a few other things are slow go. But this is the update on the lake garden. We still have to get some stuff in that are in the flats. We're working on that. It's just, you know how it is. We've been just really, really busy. My cucumbers don't seem to be doing so well. They're just, I don't know if they're stunted or what, but they're not growing as fast. But everything is growing nicely except for my squash and my kale, like I said. And my um, beans are actually growing a little bit slow too, but at least they're reaching up and their little tendrils are starting to grab on. So I think that they're getting ready to take off in a little while. I did fertilize it, so I'm hoping that it does a jump up. We're expecting rain today. It's overcast, so I don't have to water the garden, but that also makes a jump up on the plants. Something was digging in here a couple of days ago. I don't know what it was. Dug up one of my tomato plants. I've already replanted it. And it didn't eat anything, so I think it was probably like a little chipmunk looking for seeds or something. I don't even know. But I'm going to keep watch because we ain't playing with the critters this year. We are at DEFCON 1. I'm not playing with these critters. I'm not playing with these chipmunks. Last year, a bear got into our honey and our beehives, destroyed our beehives. So we put electric fence up. You know, we're protecting everything by any means necessary. So I just wanted to do a little quick update on the lake garden and show you the progress. And I'm just grateful that everything's growing finally. It's been a little chilly, like I said, but hopefully the weather will definitely pop and we could start growing. All right, down to the food forest. So I hope you can see that these grapevines, or the grapes actually, are starting to flower. And the grapevine is loaded. We've never had this many grapes ever in my entire life of having and owning a grapevine. I didn't even prune it last year, so this is nothing but God's grace and blessing on our grapes. So I'm hoping that they all get pollinated so that we can have a ton of grapes. But it's insane how many grapes are on this vine. And I've also always wanted the little arch where you walk in and the grapes are hanging down. Look, I finally got the grapes hanging down. So I'm super excited about that. So I am down at the food forest, and as you can see, I still am waiting for wood chips. So I'm just going to wait. I got the order in. I know it's coming. So I'm just going to wait, but I want to do a quick update. I know that I said that I was going to plant stuff everywhere. So I started planting stuff everywhere. I dropped some spaghetti squash seeds down in here. So that hopefully is going to trellis down through here, which is going to be nice. I planted some, what is this? Some melons over here, but they're not doing so well. I don't know why. If anybody knows, let me know. I see a little flower, but they're not growing. My carrot seeds kind of came up. I spread more seeds down there, hoping that they come up a little bit more. Everything is slow go down here. I don't know what's going on down here. I also dropped in some squash right here. So that's going to be nice when it starts bushing out. It's gonna, I hope it gets as big as the ones down at the lake garden when they grow. I still haven't put dirt in there. I'm still working on that. It's just so much. Tomatoes seem to be growing, but they're not growing like they should, and they're yellowing. So I did fertilize yesterday, so hopefully that's gonna help. But my berries hopefully should be getting ripe soon. I see them starting to change color a little bit. But these are loaded. So we're going to have a great harvest on that. The kale seems to be growing on one side of the tree, on the shade side, believe it or not. I wonder if that's has something to do with it, and the sunshine side is not doing so well. I still got to get in here and, excuse me, maybe pull up some of this grass before it starts to get out of control. This place grows like crazy. But I did drop some buckets down here. I planted potatoes and some watermelon. Hopefully that's going to trellis down over here. And this side is doing pretty okay. My nemesis, I ain't even messing with that this year. I'm going to let that just rock. I mean, I just can't. I can't mess with this bed. I'm just gonna let that rock. I'm still thinking about pulling this stuff out and using that space and planting those onions someplace else. The potatoes are coming up. I never did get to fix the bed. I wasn't gonna wait for it. We have way too much stuff that we were doing, and that wasn't a priority. So I just planted anyway. Got to come in here and throw some mulch on top of that. The beans are coming up, which is super cool. I'm excited about that. And my Swiss chard is coming up too. I know it needs some water, so I can't wait for the rain today. I've been watering in buckets, but I got some dirt there. I'm making space to plant more stuff. Sweet potatoes seem like they just grew a little bit, and these brassicas down here do have nothing, are not matching the ones down at the lake garden. So I don't know what's going on. They're not growing as well. I have no idea what that is, but anyway, I'm gonna fertilize and see if that makes a difference. The tomatoes are growing. Um, Peppers stunted. I think it's. Ooh, is that a strawberry? Oh my gosh, I got a strawberry, and it's super ripe. Wow, look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. It's always nice coming out in the garden and just finding stuff. I was just here yesterday, and I didn't see that strawberry, but guess what? I'm gonna see it now before something before something gets it. This one's mine, and it's not eaten. Wow, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that's beautiful. And there's a few more. I think I'm gonna start putting some netting or something over here. So, but anyway, I got a strawberry, y'all. I do have some eggplant down in here. I don't know if you can see the eggplant. Am I on the eggplant? There it goes. And they're starting to form. So, should have some eggplant soon. These are definitely jumping up. Uh-oh. These guys are trying to run. We got a strawberry sending out runners. That is borage. I have it backwards. That is comfrey. That is borage. They look alike, but that's the difference. So you can see these are starting to grow a little bit as well. I think when my basil gets a little bit bigger, I'm going to start topping them so they could bush out. So that's nice. I also planted a banana tree down here. The sun scorched it, and you can see a new leaf coming up. So I know that it's not going to survive the winter. I'll dig it out. But I'm just testing to see what happens. Why not? I thought this cherry tree was dead. I love the shape of this tree. But look what's going on. It's starting to flower at the bottom. So I think I'm going to cut it off like right where it starts branching out and turn that into a bush and see how that comes back. Everything is growing. I also put some peppers just right here, some celery right here, and I planted some corn over there. Got a bucket over there of some watermelon. Hopefully that'll trellis out. And I still am planting. I have peaches. Look at that. There's a few on here. I just want one. That's it. Just one. I just want to bite into one peach. Is that so hard to ask the universe for? God, please, please, don't let everything eat my stuff. These critters are gangster this year. I don't know what's going on with Mother Nature, but these critters are not playing, and neither am I. We actually got um, the stumps up, you guys. Look, we have that space cleared now, and I definitely am putting a water feature over there. And I am going to get started bringing my beds up and planting this side of the garden. And I'm super excited. But we were up out last night. We got this done late, and we were out last night in the dark putting that fence up to make sure that we protected this garden. Like I said, I'm not playing with these critters this year. We are at DEFCON 1, and even one day these deer will come in here and decimate this garden. So in the dark with flashlights, we were banging in posts and putting up fences because like I said, I am not playing with these critters. But anyway, I just wanted to give a quick update. Still got still got to mulch that bed. But that bed's growing. I don't understand. Some of the stuff in here is growing and some of it's not. So anyway, we're gonna try and figure out what the problem is. Still gonna try and get down to the farmhouse, but just a quick update on the food forest. So this is another little small project that I'm working on. I wanted to put a shade garden in here, and I took some hostas from the house and brought them up here. These are the giant hostas, and I'm gonna get those in here and get this mulched and put some flowers in. I just wanted to show, I should have did it before, but this is what it is, and it was nothing there before, but I just wanted to show what it looks like now as opposed to when it's finished and what it's gonna look like. So I was able to get this mulched. When we started working on this project, there was a little stump here. So, excuse me, we bought in the tractor and pulled it up, and this root showed up, and I wasn't able to physically pull it up. I was gonna cut it, but then I was like, oh, that looks kind of nice. So I left it almost like a border. So now I'm looking for another curvy root to try and put on the other side. I hope it doesn't start sprouting stuff. But anyway, just wanted to show the mulch job. I still got to get in here and add some more hostas and some flowers, but I'm not too worried about that this year. I just wanted to start getting the hostas going. It takes a couple of years for them to really, really start to branch out. So next year when they come up, I'll just mulch it with black because I like the black mulch better. But I did go to Lowe's and get this mulch open bagged for $1. I don't know if you guys know about that. You go to Lowe's and all of their open bags are 50% off. So those were all opened, and it was, I think it was 5 for $10. So I got them all for $1. So I just wanted to update this little shade garden, which is another little shade garden that I'm working on. I was also able to put down a little bit of black mulch. I only had 3 bags, so I had to stretch it out a little bit. When I get some more black mulch, I'll fill it back in. But this is growing nicely as well. It's starting to get a little bit more full, so just showing the update on that as well.